I'm making an Iranian Zereshk Polou and I'm adding some chicken cubes to that. I want you to stay tuned and follow this recipe only on If Nat Can Cook. The first thing I've done is I've taken a pot of water, added 3 tablespoons of salt. There are 3 green and 1 black cardamom pieces, some cinnamon, some bay leaves, and a little bit of cloves. I'm bringing this to a boil, and I've soaked 3 cups of basmati rice. I'm going to be putting this in the water, boiling it al dente and straining it. Don't cook it too much, guys. And the first thing I'm going to do is dry roast these. There's 1 teaspoon each of white zira, which is cumin, and coriander, which is dhania. There's half a teaspoon of black chili balls, 2 green cardamoms, 1 black cardamom, a little bit of cloves, about 4 or 5, and 2 bay leaves. Dry roast this, then add oil and that much cinnamon. Just make sure you don't burn it. Adding the oil, and then I'm going to fry 2 sliced onions and a tablespoon each of ginger and garlic, roughly chopped. Okay, so that's turned translucent. I'm going to be adding 3 fillets. I just see 2 right now, the other one is there. And I'm going to add about a little more than half a cup of yogurt with 1 teaspoon each of red chili powder, coriander powder, zira powder, and that's half a teaspoon of black zira because I really like it, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of sumac, and obviously some salt to taste. Oops, I'm adding some aloo bukhara to this, and then there's 3 tomatoes that I have peeled and chopped up into small pieces. I'm gonna add that to this mix. Smelling really good, guys. Mix that. Saute the tomatoes till the oil rises, and then add a chicken stock cube. Okay, need to add the chicken with the spices and yogurt into this and cook it on high flame, or medium to high flame. Saute this rather. Okay, so it has left a lot of water plus the yogurt that was already in there. It's nearly done, and as soon as the water evaporates, I'm going to add some green chilies and cover and cook this for just about 5 minutes. Oil has risen. Smelling really good, guys. By the way, you can just serve this as a main dish because it is so yummy. But I'm going to cover this and cook it on medium to low heat. And the rice is ready, and in the meantime, I'm just going to brown the barberry a little bit in the butter. Oops. That's about a quarter of a tub of butter, regular Nurpur. I'm going to add a chicken stock or a biryani stock. Adding 2 tablespoons of barberry. If you can't find Zereshk barberry in Karachi, which is available at Paradise, then I suggest you use some dried blueberry or any other dried raisins. And here I have a little more than a pinch of saffron. I'm going to mix this, and oh, it's smelling so good. Add like just a wee bit of milk to this. And straight from the garden, a little bit of coriander leaves, some fresh mint leaves. There's dill in there, and there's a little bit of parsley. I'm going to chop this up, and it should come to the size of about 1.5 cups. And it's time to put this together. I have the rice kept aside, and this is a saffron butter mix. And just like any Iranian dish, we have to have crispy rice at the bottom of the pan. This is a pot that I use to boil the rice. And I'm going to put some oil and layer the rice first, so that when it cooks, there's a nice layer of tahdi. I want you guys to Google that, Tahdig. Most of you must know that. Let's add some oil. Just a little oil, not too much. I've layered half the rice, and I'm going to use half of this. And then I'm going to layer it with half the herbs that I picked up from the garden. And then all of the chicken. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to layer this last layer of rice. Now remember guys, this is my version of a Zereshk Polou. It doesn't mean it's the real thing. This is how I like it. And then this, some green chilies and lemon for decor, and then the rest, the remaining herbs. One more thing to go, and for decor a little bit of the saffron. Well, I don't know if they are. I'm gonna have to find out exactly what this is called. I got this from Hunza. Rose petals. Sprinkle some sumac, and that's it. Make sure to make holes so it steams through. Cover this and cook this under heat. Basically putting it on dum. Guys, this was a lot of fun for me to make, and I hope you guys had fun watching this. It's so colorful. Iranian food along with Burmese food is my favorite food, so I'm looking forward to how this turns out, and I shall show it to you. Take a look at that. Ooh, when it's done. And someone's messaged me just when I'm recording. I forget to put my phone on silent, guys, so excuse that. Okay, going to try this now. It's looking good. Okay, and I'm going to be making some Baingan and Dahi. Baingan is such an important part of Iranian cuisine, and I'm using my very well seasoned frying pan. I've used this Arabian spice rub and a little bit of turmeric powder on top of the Baingan. Try their spice rubs, guys. Watani, amazing. I'm going to tag them. Check them out. I really like them. And if you don't have Arabian spices, all you need to do is add a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of coriander and zira powder, or even chaat masala, guys. That's all. Okay, so I have set a platter bowl like this with whipped yogurt, and then I added some salt and just paprika to this, nothing else. I'm gonna lay the eggplant, bacon, aubergine, whatever you want to call it. Got some Turkish masala that my sister Nushe got me from Turkey. So instead of sumac, I'm using this Turkish masala. You can also use Turkish pulver. If you don't have it, just use roasted. And here I have PJ's jars, garlic oil, which I thought I could use today. Isn't this a good idea, guys? These are crispy garlic chips, and I'm also using their chili oil. I've just had a little taste. It's divine, but go easy because it's a little salty, and I've already put a little bit of that in, and chilies in it. I'm going to take some of the Baingan oil, add it to a fry pan, and I know that curry leaves are not a part of any Iranian cuisine, but you know me, I like to mix. So I'm just going to fry some curry leaves. Whoops! What fun! Oh, I love the smell of curry leaves. Using very little oil in a very well seasoned frying pan. This is ready. I'm going to just try this. And this is going to be eaten with a bowl of Iranian Barbary chicken pulao, aka Zereshk Polou. Hope you guys like these two videos, and I hope you make both of them real soon. Message me, guys.